coming to you with the art of towing.
Who wound down 44, back in the building, kicking the door.
Here comes the pain. So look, man, I want to get straight down to business, man. If you reading in the title, it's called psychological warfare, and what that means to you. Psychological warfare. Um, are you emotionally depressed? Are you mentally depressed? Are you emotionally going through a lot of things? Are you feeling unhealthy? Excuse me. There's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever. Listen,
Yeah.
they done took over, man. Cameras everywhere. They done took over. Social media everywhere. They done took over. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. You know what I mean? They done took over everywhere. Psychological warfare, what does it mean to you? Listen, um, there's a very, 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 very dangerous game going on. Listen, if you connected, you in the 5G, man, you connected to this television, you know what I mean? If you connected to these phones, you connected to social media, you find yourself scrolling all day, you may be a victim of psychological warfare. I'm just warning you. I just want to put out the message. Listen, disclaimer, don't hurt the man that's sending the message. You know what I mean? I'm just the man sending, we're just the men sending the message. Now, I'm
Right.
going to let my partner add on from what I just said right there. What does psychological warfare mean to you, my brother?
Psychological warfare is at an all-time high. The way it perpetuates is through propaganda, right? It's one way that it perpetuates through propaganda. So they need to get you to believe what they're trying to sell you, and they're trying to sell you to keep it in under the umbrella of fear. Everything is sold to you in a state of fear, because when fear is there, it keeps you uh it keeps you you don't want to, it keeps you that you can't, in fear you cannot do nothing for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know how to channel that, you're gonna find yourself in fear every time you turn on the TV, every time you turn on your phone, every time you look at the shade room, every time you look at the spiritual word, every time you turn on those type of things, it's playing a psychological warfare on you. We got some people coming in here. Okay, well, anyway, um, here nor there, psychological warfare is happening 24/7. They're working when you're not working. They're working when you're not working. They're working to keep you in fear. They're doing it every day. And some of the people on social medias are minions for that. They carry it. They help to carry the agenda of those to create it. So what we gotta do is break free. Break free. Have a free mind. Learn how to see things for what it is, and then move accordingly. You can't
Yo,
change everything. Go ahead.
rest in peace, salute Prodigy, man. You know what I mean? I'm just segueing with rappers. Um, he said Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. You gotta
Mm.
pay attention. This was years ago. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society, eyeing me and watching me. Listen, there's cameras everywhere. These phones, your TVs. Your TVs they can watch you through your TV at home right now. You understand what I'm saying? These credit
Hmm.
cards, the the
They
the, the,
monitoring your
the
transactions.
chip IDs. Listen, Metro cards you're getting on the trains with. Listen, right now, the food that we eating, you go to the doctor, get medical services. They injecting you, inflicting you with pain, inflicting you with all types of diseases and everything. This is not good. We have to wake up, my people, man. This is dangerous, man. Listen, another thing too, man. It's another word. Well, I want to just add this on to the spectrum. Delusions of grandeur. It's a lot of delusion going on right now. A lot of people are not like mentally using their brain capacity to the level that they should. And it's a lot of sleepwalkers going on. If you pay attention and you watch movies, you know what I mean? It's been going on since the beginning too. They've been forewarning you, but we're not paying attention. See, when you like me per se, when I watch a movie, or when I don't watch as much, but when I watch movies, I'm not watching to be engulfed in the movie. I'm paying attention to the message that they're sending you.
Mm-hmm.
And we're heading in that direction. You know what I'm saying? And what Elon Musk is doing, what the government is doing. This is not just no president doing. Wake up, stop being hoodwinked. You know what I'm saying? There's so much things going on right now. Even when you see things scrolling, stop thinking that what memes or things that they tell you are the truth. It's lies. They're not. They're just brainwashing you. Furthermore, it's a lot of marijuana running around here. It's not healthy. I mean, I'm not trying to oppose anybody's business or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of your screen went black.
Oh, I'm not on there no more. Somebody called. That's why.
Yeah, yeah,
Am I
but this is
back on?
no. See, this message is deep right now, so it's a lot
Hold
of
on. Let me
things going
see.
on.
Let me see if
Drink it.
I.
There's a lot of trolls in the building. I'm just saying though, man, this is a serious issue. We're not over here playing around. Like I said, Illuminati wants your mind, soul, and your body. Secret society watching you and eyeing you. You know what I mean? Pay attention, my people. Pay attention, man. And
Mm.
please do feel free to put some good context and ask questions and put good context in the message. You know what I mean? Like this is not something to play. And this is another thing that's wrong with y'all, man. Y'all sit over there and y'all troll too much and y'all play around like. Life is serious. Life is not a game. You know what I mean? You still blacked out, my brother. I don't know if you want to start, go out and come back in, or just flip your screen around or something. I don't know.
Did I come back? Nah.
No, no. Unless when I said something about the marijuana, it ran you off. Would
Nah.
you
They
would you vote to
Nah.
bring
Somebody called me. Somebody called me when that happened.
Would you vote to bring slavery back? Our miss. What do you mean? Would I vote to bring slavery back? We already in slavery, stupid. Like, and I don't mean to call you stupid, but we already in slavery. What are you talking about? This is the reason why I'm talking about psychological warfare. We're already in slavery. Everybody, all of us, including me. Life is serious. The internet isn't. It sure enough isn't. Max Power. The internet sure enough isn't. It sure enough isn't. Yeah, you back. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't even know where I was at, but yeah, we got a lot of trolls in the building. Fuck it.
Yeah, but like I said before, you got off the thing. This is a serious matter. You know what I mean? And that's the problem too. Everybody wants to laugh, joke. You want to be abbreviated. You want to smoke weed. You don't want to be conscious. You want to just be walking around sleepwalking. Wake up, wake up, wake up. These are serious matters. Psychological warfare is real. We are all living in it. Somebody in there says something about would you vote to bring slavery back? We all living in slavery already. You know what I mean? We all living in slavery right now. You're on your device. You're in slavery, mental slavery. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta do it physically no more. You know what I mean? Which they are beating you slowly, and they beating you like a pumpkin with a stick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Come on,
it's
man.
happening. It's happening. So, like I said, when you think they're not working, they're working. Like they don't get no sleep because they got too many. It got so many people. trying to control how you think because they know that you don't think for yourself. They know that you can be controlled by how you think, and if they could push fear, you know, they win. They win. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people move in a fear mind state. So that's a part of the psychological warfare that's going on. You got these devices, you don't use them properly. Everything has a duality. These things could turn you into a genius, millionaire, wealthy, whatever. Other side, it could turn you into a Nimrod, a jabroni, somebody who just somebody who just don't got you. Just you are you physically alive, but you're dead inside. You know what I'm saying?
Slow motion inside, like Ralph Smart would say. Slow motion
Can I
inside.
get
Can
a hello?
Hello? Can you say that again? Can you say that again?
You're physically alive, but you're dead internally inside.
So doesn't that sound like jail? It sounds like incarceration to me. It's,
Incarceration is the same way. You're
excuse me, my
basically
brother. Excuse me, my
half
brother.
dead.
Excuse me, my brother. Doesn't that sound like incarceration to me? You
Yeah,
see, like you know, a lot of us like we see this is the thing when people talk about being woke, being conscious, and then people make jokes. Oh, like it's nothing so what they selling you to is to be dead, as he said, to be dead walking, sleepwalking, and they're like not to educate yourself. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that like, oh, the conscious community, you need to be, all you need to be on is what you need to be on, but you need to be self-educating yourself and you need to be aware. You know what I mean? You need to be aware. It's not only a firearm that's gonna kill you, it's not only a storm that's gonna kill you, tsunami, it's not only the flooding, it's not only a car crash, it's not only whatever. Psychological warfare is real. I know a lot of people right now that's even right now they're watching us. They just sitting there, but you know what I mean? Like if every day I don't get people they want to tell me about Trump and all this, they want to send me MAGA videos and all this. I don't watch none of that. I don't. I really don't. And like I said, I'm so in tune with my frequencies and my spirit. And as y'all always like to say, your energy. And a lot of y'all don't even really know what energy is because
they
if
just
you
saying it's a trendy word.
and if you did, exactly, and if you did, you would be tapped in and be tuned in to what's going on. That means like even what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Even the content that you listening to, even who you dialoguing with, every person that you talk to, you talking to a spirit energy that's not good day to day. You know what I mean? That's this running around just doing vampire moves, you know what I mean? Sapping energy and putting out all this bad because look, these here these are vessels to your soul and to your spirit. The eyes, the ears, the nose, the mouth, those are all vessels to your soul and to your spirit and to your energy. So that means like back in our day, they used to say, see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil, smell no evil as well, too.
Yeah.
Slow mo. Oh, what? Do I gotta, hold on, do I gotta say it in subtitles? Oh, your man gonna think that I'm biting off him and all that. But anyway, we're gonna play pause for a second, man. Listen, you know what? It's work, it's all out here for all of us, you know what I mean? The using terminologies. But do I gotta break it down in subtitles for y'all? Like I don't see that's another thing too. I don't get on this device to play around. Like I get on here to come with serious messages, drop serious jewels. For those of you that understand jewels, these are valuable lessons and valuable things. I've been chosen, he's been chosen, we are chosen ones by God, you know what I mean? To put out a message. In this day and age, is far very few in between that are chosen. When you are chosen, you know what your duty is. You understand your purpose in life. You ready to put on. See, I'm stepping, I'm putting on, I'm stepping. Look at me, I'm stepping. I'm stepping. I'm doing what I do. And guess what? I'm not living in fear. Now, I mean, somebody call me, yo, they doing this in Israel. I'm like, bro, listen, I ain't got to listen. I'm so busy and I'm keeping myself so, I don't have time to be just, see, that's fear factor calling. And every time you see something, you all engulfed in it and all that. Stop listening to the lies, man, and the propaganda. It is okay, like I said, and I'm not knocking nobody for what their belief is or what they think they see or what they think, but a lot of times, and I know it because when I'm speaking to individuals, or let's say somebody sending me something, you can tell because if they're not happy, they're in a space of fear, and they always complain or always like, oh, Trump and this one and that. Listen, ain't nobody got time for that, man.
Nope.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Because guess what? When they get ready to do what they're gonna do it anyway. Is that's not no way. Like this is another thing too with a lot of people. You see, y'all sit back and then y'all whisper, but y'all sit back and be and just yeah, yes, sir, and yes, ma'am, right now. So y'all living in slavery. Y'all not ready to do nothing. Y'all don't want to get on here and talk about nothing for real. Y'all don't want to get on here and like, like right now. Y'all rather us be talking about some hip hop gossip or some, like he said, some shade room stuff or, the Trump, the Diddy, whatever it is, like the current event, latest news. Doesn't nobody got time for that? There's serious issues going on in these communities. There's serious issues going on in our culture. We are in financial deficit right now amongst our people. You know why? Because mentally we're enslaved what they call with over purchasing of over consuming. That's what I wanted to say. We
Over
over
consuming.
consume things that's not important. That's psychological warfare. You get what I'm saying? These things, these items, they can't hug you and love you back.
Nope.
We so much consumed with the bag, the bag. Oh, I gotta get my money. I gotta get my bag. That money ain't hugging you and loving you back. It gets you what you need, yeah, at the moment. And I know, like, too. See, this is the thing, like, right? I'm super super wealthy. He's super super wealthy. You know what I mean? You super wealthy by your actions. You super wealthy by your consciousness. You super wealthy by the love that you put out here in this universe. You know what I mean? Those are wealthy attributes. Those are power. You know what I mean? And the wealth is the whatever y'all physically call wealth. It's coming, like it's coming in abundance. It's all around. It's here. I ain't worrying about nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is just day to day to get by stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you, pay attention. This is why I'm doing. This is why we doing what we doing. Putting out these serious messages, and we gonna continue to work, and we gonna cook up a psychological warfare. All this stuff what I'm speaking about is real, right? Marijuana, people getting a lot of turpentines. You're getting a lot of fentanyl weed. You're running around here. You're not paying attention. You're running around like robots. Listen, I knew this years ago when dudes used to get upset. Yo, I need to go get this and I need to go get that. And they're like, they moving like in the 80s when I was coming up like crackheads, like they have to have it. Yo, I gotta go get my when you gotta have something, you are now considered a customer. You're a fiend. You know what I mean? And then what they did in society is they trapped us, they trapped our children with marijuana bubble. It's like, oh yeah, pay attention to this too though. You see, like, just the way the government, because man, now we're gonna go deep a little bit. We're gonna dive in. You see, when they took El Chapo off the street, right?
Mhm.
That was all a big major play, right? You see, because El Chapo was getting billions and billions of dollars off of marijuana, right? Disclaim, he was funneling things through America. When
Yeah.
America can't get their hands on nothing, they can't tax nothing. Now pay attention and go back and do your research. They grabbed them up, sent them back to New York City and locked them in that federal system.
Yeah.
But then right after they did that, you notice that they got rid of that weed, marijuana rather, coming out of the Mexico, and then they put in store weed. You know what I'm saying? The weed that they're making
They want to make. Yeah.
mass producing. Where why are we letting this man get all this money from over here? No, we want the money. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Same thing they did with Saddam Hussein with the oil and all this and all that. When that war was going on before that was all about oil. That was all about them going in that country to get the oil, and so they had to get rid of the man, the head man in charge. Pay attention to this country, man. This country, this government is very wicked. Don't be blind at what's going on. Pay attention to what's going on. And you could decipher things as things go along. You know what I mean? Somebody was telling me to watch out for this guy from Africa. I forget his name. I don't want to make mention. There's a guy from Africa they said to watch out for right now that he's causing an uproar, but in a good way. They say watch out for this guy in New York. I don't know his name that's running for whatever. But I get that, people sending certain things, but me, I'm not zeroing in. When I do get the message, God will be handing it down to me, and then I'll speak about it. But other than that, I'm not like I'm aware and in tune on where I need to be in tune on as far as keeping up peace, love, happiness, and I'm spreading awareness to y'all to tap into that to your godly spirit, so that way you can be conscious and intelligent to your spiritual intelligence, your emotional intelligence, and your mental intelligence.
So,
And also your health conscious, because my brother there is very health conscious. Me, I be straddling the fence, you know what I'm saying? But I do keep myself up. I exercise, and I'm gonna pass it off them because I did say a lot. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, cook on them, brother. Cook.
well, at this point,
And we got a lot of trolls and people down here too. If only the world could see it that way. Oh shit, Jonathan, what's up? Our boy Jonathan, he's a moderator. He's in the building. Yes, sir, Jay. Yes, sir, Jay. Jay served in the military. He could speak about a lot of things too. So he know how this government gets down when they really get down. You know what I mean?
yes.
Somebody on here said I'm dry snitching. Well, whatever that means. Get him up out of there, Jonathan. Tripping, flipping, whatever his name is. Yunti. Good evening, my brother. Yes, yes. What up, Jonathan? Um,
It's a few people up there.
I need a Tobia too. Oh, that was some real racial. Saying that's deep. Max Power. Life is serious. The internet isn't. Yes, sir. Would you vote to bring slavery back, man? Listen,
Somebody said, somebody said,
yo,
drink a couple.
yo, let's go. Yeah, we cooking. Lavina, Juan, I see you down there. Let's go. Yeah, we gonna cook this up. See, this is what I'm saying though. Like when I went like everything that I do from day to day is it's intentional. It's nothing that I'm doing is mysterious. It's nothing that I'm doing that's on some like it's all intentional stuff. You know what I mean? It's coming from within. So when I'm passing this along and I'm giving these messages out, I'm just telling you, pay attention, man. I know I've been chosen, so I'm cool with what I'm doing. Listen, I'm not in fear of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Listen, come and get me. Like I'm good. I'm good because I'm in God's grace, so I'm good. I ain't worrying about nothing. I ain't
Where
worried
you
about
on?
nothing. I ain't really worried about nothing.
Where
Ooh.
you on the football field? Where you at?
Nah, man, we just out like how they say, we outside, but you see the thing now is we outside where they not. You know what I'm saying? We just keep them far away because they the ones who gonna want to get us out of here. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna brainwash them and send them at us. You know what I'm saying? This is how it's always been in time.
Yeah,
This is why you gotta protect your energy, your spirit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta protect your mind. You gotta protect, you know what I mean? All these vessels that you have here, you gotta protect. You know what I'm saying? Your eyes are your vessels, your ears are your vessels, your nose, your vessels, your mouth, your vessels. You gotta protect them as much as possible. But go ahead, build my brother. Go ahead.
but yeah, what I was getting into was the psychological warfare started when you was birthed. You know what I'm saying? The psychological warfare started then. You know what I'm saying? Like we've all been through this already. You know what I'm saying? When you come out the womb, you taught everything outside of who you are. You go to school, gets you further more of out who you are. You get taught a religion, and it brings you more and more away from who you really are. And then you just the environment. The environment is what created your own thinking.
Yes,
So
sir.
with that said, you're watching stuff, and now these are things that's creating the images in your head, and it's also subconsciously controlling how you think, you know what I'm saying, and how you move. So, whether you know it, whether you know it or not, these things are what's holding you back. Some of the things that you believe is what's holding you back.
Yes, sir.
Some of your own thoughts is not even really your thoughts.
Yes, sir.
They coming from somebody who sold you their own thoughts, and you agreed that, oh, that fits with me. You know what I'm saying? Or that's for me. Or that's it. They told you what you was, and and you believed it. You didn't want to come back around and say, yo, you know what? I'm wiser now. That ain't me. I'm not gonna lose myself in this battle. You know what I'm saying? So now that's how we get, as you get older, you start to realize that, damn, I wasn't even really thinking with my full capacity. I wasn't even like giving myself a chance. So what I tell you today is give yourself a chance. This is the awakening. This is the ever since 2020, I feel like if you don't know, you never gonna know. So that is clear as day what you need to do. That they already they gave you the stuff that you needed at that time to know who's who and what's what. Now, depending on how you move, well, if you don't move accordingly, you probably not gonna live here long enough. You're probably gonna be gone within the next before 2030. Like you probably most likely gonna be gone and vanish, and nobody will really know you. Or if they do know you, they just know you for for degenerate shit. You know what I'm saying? So you have to elevate. You have to progress, and so you can have a full capacity of life. Nobody's supposed to be dying in their 60s and their 50s and 40s. You're supposed to live up. You're supposed to live up in the 80s and 90s. If you make it to 100, go there. We're not supposed to be doing this to ourselves. We out here hurting ourselves mentally. It's a mental capacity because you could eat all you want to, you could eat what you want, good. But if your mental ain't right, it's like it don't even matter what you eat because you always stressed out. You always consuming everything that's outside of you. You don't know yourself, but you just say, "Oh, I'm gonna eat fruits today. That's gonna change everything." No, no. You keep the vehicle that we in. This is the body, but the spirit. If the spirit ain't right, shit, people gonna know that and recognize that. So just know that from here on today and furthermore, break out of the chains of enslavement. It's there. It's everything is there for you. Life is abundant. No matter what you're going through, I go through things too. Hey, look, it ain't that bad. Cause if you made it this far, like I always say, be grateful. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So,
sir.
and
Yes,
that's
sir.
where you start at. That's how you humble yourself. That's how you say, yo, I'm grateful for being here. And then, I'm going to figure it out. And you actively figure it out, not just say it, but you actively figure it out what you need to do. And as you get older, that's not an excuse no more of figuring it out. You can't tell nobody figure it out no more. It's over with. You can't do that.
I want to add on. You. I don't mean to cut you off because you're cooking. I want to add on. Yo, Jonathan. I want to speak about this right now, being that you was in the military. So, like, right now, we got a subculture of they call it defense. Defense, like people are running around going to get their carry to their right to carry. Right now, this is just what I see. Right. So, like, my approach to the brother the other day that does the training course and get you, in the state of Maryland, get you all qualified for your license to carry. But I said, yo, I have two questions for you. I was like, when you are getting someone their license to carry, are you also preparing them for emotional and mental intelligence? And he was just like, took him back. Then the other thing is, I'm like, but when these people when most people that do get firearms, the reason why they're doing it because of what we're speaking about, fear. But then when they're in fear of their own. So and then they turn it around. So psychological warfare, and slow motion, man. Like he said, like Ralph Smart said, because I'm going somewhere with this. That's just another mechanism. Which in the beginning of time, a lot of us that we went to school and you was paying attention to the lies they was teaching us then. You had the Pilgrims and the Indians. When these people came over here, we was giving people. We had fruits, vegetables. We was fishing. You know what I mean? We was making our weapons from scratch. We didn't need none of that gunpowder and all that and all that. And what they did is they boomed all of us. They boomed all of us and ran a race of people up out of here. And they're still doing it to this day. This is why I say psychological warfare. We have to pay attention. I don't know what y'all want me to do. Y'all want me to break it down in subtitles?
Gotta break free.
So that's why me personally, I don't like pistols around me and all that, because I already know the energy that carries with that, coming from the community that I come from. You get what I'm saying? Everybody use it against each other. Then when it comes time to, ain't nobody going to, and I'm not advocating nobody to go do nothing against another race, class of people or nothing, but doesn't nobody do it to nobody in our culture, but to each other. They only do it to each other.
Only
Psych,
to each other.
psychological warfare. Illuminati want my mind,
My
soul, and my
soul and my
body.
body.
Secret society, eyeing me and watching me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You shook, made you look. You know what I mean? You out here just doing it to each other. But boom, you know what I mean? Like, come on. So all that drilling and that rap culture is conforming people too, man, with the mentality, with these babies and all that, man. Gotta start waking them up, brothers. You're not demons, you're not savages, you're not vampires. Stop sapping people bloodline. Like, start waking up. We used to call each other gods, kings, queens. Go back and do your history, man. Go back and look at the pyramids. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the people, the Kemetic people. You know what I mean? The sun is energy. You know what I'm saying? The moon is
Mm.
energy. The stars are energy. You know what I
Energy.
mean? That's energy. That's energy. Are you aligned with that? I am. Are you aligned with nature? Do you go walk in the grass? You go get next to the water? You understand what your ancestors did out here? You know what I mean? Come on, man. We gotta stop playing, man. Ain't nobody out here playing around, man.
It's too much information to be ignorant.
All right, hold on. Let me read what Jonathan said. It's time. He said, must remain. Oh, okay. He ran those trolls up out of here. He said, it's time we all realize that we are in a battle in our own self. Yes, sir, Jonathan. That's 100% right. The carry and doesn't help you realize that when you take a life, it remains you, never remain you. They can't teach you how to live with it. Exactly. So like as he's saying, when you take a life, you see, because that's energy too, when you take a life. So pay attention. And then also he says, here in the South, Carolina, it's open carry and no need for a concealed carry permit unless you do conceal. Now you have guys wearing weapons open with no experience. Exactly. This is the point I'm saying. And those are the fair guys. Like, oh, in high school, I got beat up. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now they want to walk through Walmart. Then they want to spray up. You know what I mean? They want to, and then psychologically, a lot of people ain't really right there either. So when they got their carry, they run around shooting up everything. Those are those people. These are the people that you hearing that's running in buildings and doing that because emotionally they're not there, mentally they're not there, and it's the psychological warfare.
Mm.
And don't mind me when I get a little bit loud and all that. That's just my passion and I'm driven. That's all. I'm just passionate and I'm driven. That's all. But when we come to
That's
cook,
it.
when we come to cook, we coming to cook, baby. We cooking it up.
Cooking it up. Putting in that
That's
cooker up.
yo. That's gonna be we cooking. Yeah, that's gonna be our stuff. We cooking it up. Yeah. We got that Pyrex pot for you right now. You know what I'm saying? We gonna cook up some of that. We got that Pyrex pot cooking up, man. When me and my brother come on, y'all gonna start throwing up your Pyrex pots. When y'all get on here, y'all know that. Be like, I want out, yo. If you down there and you listening, everybody throw up a Pyrex, man. They're down there, write Pyrex in the comments, man. Write Pyrex, cause guess what? We
put
giving
a
you that.
put a
We give
put a
yo. We
pot or something,
yeah, put
emoji
a
or something.
pot emoji. You know why? Cause we cooking up. We giving y'all that slabs, man. We giving back. I remember we was at back in the days. You don't get nothing in the bag. You just get the break off. You went out as a
Get the
yeah, you get
break
the
off.
break off. You know what I'm saying? We giving them that. We giving them the break off, yo. We cooking up that break. We
Got to
cooking up that break off, man. You want that fire? We got it for you. You know what I mean?
let that break off.
Sometime Patricia needs Valium, brother. Exactly. But I feel like this is where you are a little more skilled at. Speak a little bit about the psychological warfare with the food and things like that. I want you to break that down to them.
Well, the food is something is another. It's a part of addiction. You know what I'm saying? The food, way the food work is it can control your thinking too. It could keep you, because you gotta think about it. If you eating food that's been killed by somebody, the food been killed in fear. You know, the food, the animal has a brain. It has similar functions as a human. So when you internalize that every day, what happens is you take on some of that fear. You take on some of that energy from what was killed, because they died in fear. You know what I'm saying? So it's to be mindful of that also. Just knowing how, see, energy is a trendy word right now. It's so trendy that people just throw it around, but they don't really understand it. They say energy because that's just the word, that's just the trendy word to say, but energy is more than that. Energy is everything and anything that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere your eyes can see is energy going. It's energies everywhere. So on the level of where the food come into play, it can keep you stuck. It can keep you lazy. It can keep you just sick. It could turn you sick. Some of the food that you think that you can eat and all the time, it could keep you sick. So you got to be mindful of that. And then what they told you is you need breakfast, you need lunch, you need dinner. You know, that's a part of the psychological warfare. You know what I'm saying? They're teaching you that you need this, that, and the third. You know, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said,
Cook up.
you gotta, you only need one meal a day.
Mm.
You only need one meal a day. But they made you believe that, and they instilled that as you was a kid. Even when you went to school, they instilled that. They said you need 3 meals. You got breakfast, you get there early enough, you get their breakfast, you get lunch, and then when you go home, you eat dinner. And then when you grow up and you be an adult and you move out your mama house or you move out your daddy house, you say, I gotta eat breakfast, I gotta eat lunch, I have dinner. A lot of people having 3 meals a day, but they not eliminating 3 times a day. So you need to have the type of herbs. You need to hit me up if you need some herbs to help you eliminate. I got colon cleansers. I got all of that type stuff. Keep the body, keep everything flowing out how it need to be going. Necessarily, you don't need a bunch of meals all day. They sold you on that. So the psychological warfare with food, just to sum it up, is a fight that all of our people battle. And our families, we look, you see our families, they die from illnesses early. They die in their 60s, and 50s and stuff like that, because they don't have the information and they don't want to change what they already do it. I think one of the things that happen when you get older, that you can get stuck in your ways. You're not open up to new information, or you debunk it. You already debunk it instead of saying, yo, let me take a look at that. Let me see how that could be right. Even though I may not think it is, let me go see how that may be right. And then look it up and do the research. Because you got phones. What the hell you got a phone? Y'all pay 80, 90, 100, $200 for phones and don't even properly use them.
Yo, right now they're gonna be upset with me, man. I don't like, cause and like I don't mean to cut you off. I just and like, we gonna add on
Hello.
some. We got the whole yo. Come on, brother, yo. You gotta have, you know what I mean. You gotta we working. You can't when you working, you focus. So um, they say don't talk about religion. What's the other one? And they say don't talk about
Politics.
politics, right?
Yeah.
We spoke about one. We spoke about two, right? This is the thing. No disrespect to nobody. Because there's a few people on here, and I'm not disrespecting nothing y'all believe in. Jesus Christ is not coming to save you, bro.
They
Like,
gonna
I
get
don't,
mad at that.
no, but then I need to go viral. Jesus didn't get, like, he ain't get here yet. He ain't get here yet. Like, and that's another warfare now. You got to go do your history. You got to go do your history and go back to slavery to understand what they sold you. Because back then they sold you something when they sold when it went the food that they was giving you when we was in slavery, and then that was the way that they did it. Then they would whoop us and make you study what they wanted you to study, meaning in religion, because that was not the like. Just do your research. That's all I gotta say. Because I asked somebody something yesterday, and I was like, "What was here first?" You know, you reading the Bible. I'm like, "Why in the Bible it don't speak about the Egyptians and all that, because they was here before all that Bible and all that crazy. Oh, because it did. It spoke about David and Jonah. No, they went over to that that story. That story in the Bible speaking about it was a fictitious story. They just told you what they wanted to tell you in there. The Kemetic Egyptian, well, as y'all say Egyptians, we call Kemetic, we call Kemetic the Hotep.
We talking about Egypt when we talking about Kemet.
Yeah, it's just a whole nother. You know what I mean? When they the things that they had on the wall, you know they showing you the people looking up at the sun. You know what I'm saying? Get energy from the sun.
Sun gods.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man, we got to stop this, man. Come on, man. Like, and if you know that's like right now. There's it wasn't no dinosaurs on the earth. Oh, you know, archaeologists and they've been saying it was bones. But I'm just saying that if that was there first, and then y'all come with these books and somebody stop. Come on. We got to talk about the truth. Not don't like that's another psychological warfare and brain. You sitting there, you know what I mean? Because look, before the internet, you're sitting there. Oh, Jesus is coming up. You're waiting for something imaginary. It's just like Santa Claus. You're not getting saved, bro. No disrespect. Believe in God, though. You don't believe in man. You don't believe in nothing that's man. You just believe in God. It's in your heart. You
No,
do
but
the
they
right.
believe it's a man in the sky though. So what that mean?
Mama, look, man. You know what? You know
What that
what?
means?
Stand outside
So
and
they
get some
mean to
sleep.
believe in man, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
I
even though
believe in
they
I believe in man. I believe in this man right here. This is what I
come
believe
on,
in.
man. I'm about to get back in the. I'm about to put out the books, man. Like I gotta
Come
get
on.
back to the. Come on,
Man,
man.
man,
Like
and I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to talk. Everything's up for debate. You know why? Because I've been doing Bible studies since I've been like 7 years old. A lot of people, you're just touching Bibles right now. I done been in Catholic churches. I done been in Jehovah Witness churches. I done studied Islam when I was before 12, 13 years old and all that. I've been in a 5% nation, bro. Like, I know too much information. And I don't even be giving it out like that. That's why I'm doing it this way, the way that I'm doing it. It's the toe guard. You know what I mean? It's a whole big thing to this whole thing that I'm doing.
oh shit.
And when you read it, it says, in likeness of God's spirit. But you know, you see, things bother people, right? Who?
Yeah, I hear you.
Things bother people, right? Right? But
Hmm.
when I speak about a dollar, when I speak about money and how people that money, like money don't bother nobody though. Money don't bother. Oh, I gotta get my back. They worship money. Oh, I gotta yeah. They idol worship. They go following all these rappers and all that. You're icon. They're conning you. They're conning you. These icons, they iconed you. They conned you.
Hmm.
That's why it's called icon, and it tells you not to water. I ship. I mean, worship idols.
Right.
You want to be a follower? Keep following. You're gonna be asleep. You're gonna be dead following.
Yeah.
You know why I know? You know why I know? Because I followed the culture, the street culture, and I followed. Then I woke myself up and got out of that. Not following nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't follow nothing. I don't follow nothing.
Yeah, we not shit.
And just to get back to the whole thing too, because like it's multiple people just sitting there. Yeah, you feel like, yeah, all right, wait for some imaginary something to fall out of there to do something for you and all that. You have to do it. You know why? I just was in a dark moment. I was just in darkness. You know what I did? I did the work on myself to get myself out of that. Ain't nobody come mysteriously save me. I had to save myself. And you know where it started at? It started here in my mind. It started in my mind. I had to give myself positive thinking. That's what you need to do. It's all thought process, foolery. And this is why I'm calling it psychological warfare. You get stuck in a book. I don't get stuck in no books. I get what I need to get out of it, context what I need to context, and I keep it moving. And I use that information to move me around the board. You know what I'm saying? In life, not getting caught up in what I'm reading and having me at a standstill. Oh, I'm waiting for somebody. No, I'm waiting for no one. I'm waiting for me. I'm waiting for me.
And they be telling you with conviction, like you if you don't tell them nah. They will chew you up, try to chew you up. If you say like, yo, it's nobody coming, it's already
Yeah,
here. Like
Carlos. If you want to call me Kimbo Slice, it's all good, yo, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Like I'm see I'm cool on all this. You know what I'm saying? See, you playing games. That's why you sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's why you sleep. That's just why you sleep.
Kimbo Slice.
Got him up out of here. Get out of here. Go take a nap. Go take a dirt nap. I'm saying your mother's. I do like home. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, they're not gonna like me for this one. Oh, he went up,
Oh, he
but
went against Jesus Christ.
yeah, but that's a whole nother one we could do. And I could bring my religious people on and my devoted Christians. I had my family member flip on me. Oh, what God are you talking about? Jesus Christ and like where do cause you gotta read the Bible. Like, are you not supposed to follow a man? Like you not supposed to follow like if that's the case, they say Adam was here before Jesus. Like, like I don't understand. Like, listen, right now we're writing our own prophecy. We're prophets right now. Everybody like that's what the stories is about. You living through your life experiences to create your own prophecy. That's what these stories is about. Not
Hmm.
and then even with that even being said, why would I be so in deep and embedded in what's man made? Like just like these phones. Oh, I'm gonna believe what an Apple device is telling me. Oh yeah, I'm lit. Oh yeah. God is real. You know what I mean? I'm not going against all that, but I'm just saying though, you know, you got to understand why certain things are the way it is to keep you right there, not to go no further. Oh, live in fear. Oh, Jesus Christ said, oh, man, ain't nothing like, oh, Jesus, like, the blood of Christ. Like, nah, stop it. Because then too, they still haven't answered that question for you. Is he white or black? Oh, you listen. Yeah, you know what I mean? Everybody got something. They believe in that. Muslims believe in Muhammad's the prophet. Like, come on, it's too much propaganda going on. Ain't nobody got
Too
time for
much.
nobody books and what they doing. You know what I mean? But
It's too much.
I tell you one thing. when you do go back to the Kemetic and the Egyptian people, they had scrolls on the wall. You know what I mean? Like these people moved big blocks and center blocks around to build pyramids and like these are things you can see tangible. Not no mysteries. Oh, this is up there mystery. Oh yeah, nah, no mystery stuff.
Mm.
This is why to this day your children are being lied to. Halloween, Christmas, Easter Bunny, and then readily people just I got to deal with that at home. I be like, yo, oh, don't listen. Oh, daddy's it's not real. Oh, you're messing up their spin. No, because if you start lying now, they're gonna grow up like you lied to me. The tooth fairy is coming and all this and all that. Jesus Christ is not coming to save no one. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry to tell you that.
Yeah. Life
Come
starts
on,
when the church ends.
come on. They got a picture of Santa Claus all over the place. He ain't come down your chimney yet. He ain't come down your chimney yet. Oh, it's not the same. Yeah, all right.
Milk and cookies. You want milk and cookies.
Yeah, that's how they got everybody now sitting there on milk
Milk
and
and
cookies.
cookies.
Yeah, everybody's sitting now on milk and cookies, man. Get out of here, man.
Want milk and cookies. Santa Claus want milk and cookies.
Come on,
He want
man.
a lot of dairy.
Come on, man.
He a big guy. Still, he want food. He want milk and cookies. What
So,
else you
so,
want?
so let me address something though, cause, just so that the people that who do see this and that the order, if they on here now, this is my approach. You know what I'm saying? This is my whole thing. I'm not listen. You believe what you want to believe. I'm not here to tell nobody what. I'm just stating a fact. You know what I'm saying? When I put out messages and things like that, those are godly messages. Those are positive messages that's coming from my heart. They're coming from my spirit, right? I'm putting them out, right? Um, those are godly spirits that are coming from me. No one, like nobody else is putting it out there. I'm putting it out there because it's a spirit in me that's telling me to do good, right? That's the godly spirit in me.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't coming from nobody else. It's not coming from no mystery person or nothing. It's a godly spirit in me. It's in my heart to be positive, to be productive, to pass on a message. And
Right.
I understand what I'm doing. If you would, you would be doing it. You're not doing it. So don't tell me about who's coming to do this and that and that. That's just why people, oh, they over here, they ripping me off. Oh, I go to church and I gotta pay it. No, but I don't want to be at the church. Listen, I don't do that. I don't do church. I do church. I do church at home. I say my prayers. I speak to the ancestors. I meditate. I do certain things that I need to do for me. And readily, you believe what you want to believe. I'm not telling you to follow me or nothing. I'm just saying seek the truth. No one's coming to save you. Because even when you do what you do or you read what you read, you have to do the work. You have to you're the one who got to pray or ask for something, but then you got to get up and you got to do it. Ain't nobody else saving you and doing it. And
Mm-hmm.
the longest you sit there mentally trapped, you just will sit there and you will be lost. And this is why I'm talking about psychological warfare. Pay attention.
Attention. Pay attention. Pay attention.
Not here to disrespect nobody, religion and all that. You can play around and do what you want to do. Go keep giving them people your money so they can ride around and do what they doing.
Yeah.
And then y'all want to complain, just like people that go to work. Y'all want to complain. Oh, they did that. My manager did. I tell a supervisor in a minute, listen, look, look, ain't nobody, listen, look, this is how this is going. You do what you got to do. I'm going to do what I got to do. You're not my boss. I don't do boss either. Read up what it says about boss. You know what I'm saying? Read up what it says about boss. That's another conversation I'm going to have like tomorrow, me and you're going to have about boss. When you look at the definition of boss, right? It says someone who has power over you. But the power that they have over you is is because we got that's why we need another device trigger, but it's power over you. Oh, power over you in a demeaning way. Tomorrow or tonight, I want y'all to look that up. A boss, someone who has power over you in a demeaning way. Man, you circling like somebody be like your boss. I look at them like they crazy. Boss, nobody my
Your
boss.
boss
So so
or
so you telling
boss.
you telling me that I'm
That
giving some
language is even bad to even
look.
say.
I'm giving somebody power over
That
me,
language
and
is bad.
listen,
That's
I'm giving somebody power over me in a demeaning way. This is why I don't play around with no.
that's a language that you're not supposed to have.
This is why
My
I don't
boss, my
this
boss.
this is why I don't play around with work. I don't do boss business. That's why I'm in the position I'm in right now. I don't do religion business where somebody's telling me,
Hefe.
oh, you got to do this and do that. Meanwhile, they over there doing what they want to do. But you got to do what they say do, whatever it is, pastor, imam, whoever. I'm not there. Listen, I'm moving how I move out here, and I'm getting closer to my godly spirit, my
I don't even
one-on-one.
remember. I don't remember the last time. I don't even remember the last time I said, "Yo, I gotta talk to my boss." that shit, I don't even know when that came out my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like just, and I worked jobs, but it just something about that just always didn't sit right with
It,
me.
it, it didn't sit right with me even. And look, just for everybody out. I really just looked it up recently, but it always never sat right with me either. I'm like, I felt a connotation. I'm like, when I looked it up. I just looked it up like a month ago. I'm like, what? Words of power, bro. People, y'all got to start understanding it. This is why you got to be careful about what you read. You got to be careful about how you're reading things. Careful about what you're saying. You say boss, boss, boss. You keep putting yourself down and stuck in a position.
Yep. Subconsciously, you always feel like you can't do more because your boss is over you.
You're on your knees. You're in slavery. Then you go home. You disrespect your man. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to talk about some things, man. Oh, I gotta go. Like, oh, yeah, I gotta make sure I'm there on time. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. They're gonna get me. They're gonna. It's yeah, like you know what I used to tell them. They used to be mad at me. I'd be like, listen, I'm not dying, man. Yeah, go ahead. You can punch the clock. Oh, you bet. You're gonna get a minute. I don't care about a minute later, second late, no nothing. I'm gonna punch the clock when I'm punching. Hey, wait, we playing Squid Games? We playing? When I'm gonna touch? I'm gonna fall out. They they didn't like they don't people don't like me because I tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? They don't like hearing the truth. Come on. You don't even you're not even punctual with your own self at home on your day-to-day life, but you punctual on somebody else's time. I really, really despise of that, man, with people. Those are psychological warfare games. If you're living in fear, it's no more fear bubbles, man. There's too much information out here. We're not living in fear no more, man. Come on.
Yeah, man. Information is abundant.
Come
So
on.
to be ignorant and stupid this in this time, you could have you if you was ignorant before, you paid for it and you didn't know you had to really go experience it. But everything now is like, nigga, what are we talking about? You still
Playing
learning
around.
what Nipsey said, you still learning this, you still learning the same lessons, you still learning the same street lessons. We all for that shit. Like we ain't on that.
But
We
that, but
formatting a whole we formatting a whole different thought process. That's why people don't. That's why I can't be around a lot of people
same
because their
you
brains are not. They're not. They're not there. They're not ready to use their brain. They're ready to be of use. Somebody use it for them. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell those people from a mile away. And I know some of them you actually love, so you do be around them. But it's like, yo, you on that? We ain't know we all for that.
also
You know
too,
what I'm
man.
saying?
I'm not talking to no middleman. I'm going straight to the source. Whether it be nature, God is. I'm going straight to. I don't need a middleman to talk to God. Like, oh, you got to go through this. I ain't going
Gotta
through
go through
nobody. I'm going
you
straight
gotta
to
go
the
through the
source.
pastor. You gotta go to church.
I'm
You
going
gotta
straight to. I'm going straight to the source. You see the sun in the sky. I'm going straight to the source. Oh, you're gonna tomorrow. You're gonna. I bet you. I bet you
you're
tomorrow.
gonna go to hell.
I bet you tomorrow I wake up. Guess what? Because you know why? You know why? because I give thanks, and I give thanks. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I bet you don't. I bet you don't. I make sure every day life is abundance. I'm going to be here for a minute because guess what? I have work to do. I have a job to do. I found my purpose, and it's to be here to educate, to uplift, to spread the truth, to spread a word. But with that being said, man, it's peace, love, happiness, and the true prosperity is within us all. Stop being sold on lies, man. Peace.
Peace.